up here ready to go. Dietz was the first one to pop in going, oh, I just want to see what you guys are talking about. So he's hanging out with us. Then the cute queen shows up, and then Napoleon's here tossing. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Then Napoleon is here in distress, so he takes off his baseball cap and throws it.
I mean, after the week that I had with the picks, I may as well do it. Sorry.
I already did. Okay. On your mark, get set, let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Because we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Oh, dear God, those steals. Fling. Let's go.
Woo! There's a reason we weren't on here yesterday, and I'll explain it. Good morning! And welcome to the wacky Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. This first hour is powered by Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay. I will warn everybody right now. I have a surprise coming up at the bottom of the hour.
What?
Oh, boy.
What?
I will just say I found a classic.
What?
Oh, no.
A big time classic.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, no.
Obey.
I will just take every. That's a classic in and of itself.
Your mustard.
And she doesn't think she has a great voice.
Exactly.
Hell,
That was a great find.
wait a minute. My wife made the same argument until I told her the lines I wanted her to say and how I wanted her to say them, and then you all know the rest of the story. Okay. I have effectively taken my notebook full of picks and have shredded them.
So I got. So is
it
there?
that bad?
I threw them in the. Come here.
You threw them in the trash?
I threw them. I'm like Victor now. I threw all my picks here.
Trays.
I don't even record my picks. I just say them and then
I did it for 1 week.
And I know they're gonna go wrong. So I don't care.
They went completely wrong.
Hey, the island was good. The island was good this weekend.
The island was good to you. I agree.
Hey, Roman Reigns, just remember something. You may have won the battle, but you ain't winning the war. Somebody up there is 6 games ahead of you.
You
ain't winning this.
40 seconds away from being undefeated on the island, and the Miami Dolphins had the Miami Dolphin for 40 seconds.
Hey, look here, Roman Reigns. You're talking to Paul Heyman, okay? You ain't winning the war. That ain't a prediction. That's a spoiler.
hold on.
First of
Didn't Paul
all,
Heyman betray not one but two of his Shield mates?
yeah.
Yes.
Listen, I watched that finish in Miami, and I couldn't believe what was happening. Because when the Dolphins took the lead, and Dietz, I'm kidding around with you as I do this, Dietz popped the champagne a la the 72 Dolphins. And he says, I'm looking good here on Dietz Island. And
no. We at the bar, because I was watching with a Broncos fan.
Yes.
Who was obviously invested in the game because he wanted, Miami to lose. When Miami scored, and we both looked at each other and looked at the clock and went, there's enough time for them to blow this. Both of us at the same time looked at each other and were like, this ain't over. This isn't over. And what happens? They have Justin Herbert dead to rights.
Yes. I saw
it. Misses the sack.
Mm-hmm.
He throws to Lad McConkey, and Lad McConkey, if he's tackled right there, obviously they're still in field goal range, but it's a deep field goal. The guy misses the tackle there.
Mm-hmm.
Lad McConkey keeps running. Another guy misses the tackle, and all of a sudden they're at the 20-yard line.
Yes.
It was like,
well, we got what Napoleon thinks about his picks right over here.
Maybe we gotta stop. Maybe they gotta stop.
You know what's funny? I was watching on and off the Bears and the Commanders game.
Why?
I watched it 2 minutes ago because the Bears basically had a chance to walk it off, and I was cooking. So I watched football.
What were you cooking? See, you and walk-offs. You and I lived together for 4 years.
Yep.
You and walk-offs and cooking.
I was making pork chops.
Okay.
Get this guy out of the kitchen.
See.
And so I'm watching it, and they did the 2-minute drill really well. They did something pretty much perfection.
They did.
And they called timeout with 3 seconds. I'm like, oh my god, they evolved. The Bears know how to call timeouts now.
They have evolved, and that's the scariest thing. They have. Yeah.
How can the Bears be playing well, considering, again, we say this all the time, they risked, mortgaged, doubled down, yeeted away, and flushed their entire future down the toilet. For DJ Moore.
They didn't use
and then they bet the brick truck stuff.
Have you noticed what happens in the games they win?
What's that?
More.
They don't throw them the ball.
Exactly.
They go to everybody else.
That's what and that's the truth, though. Every game that they won the past 2 years, they do not concentrate on DJ Moore.
No.
The game against
wonder.
I mean, Rome Odunze is stepping into his own.
Rome Odunze should be our
I'm still
WO1.
not forgiving the Bears for putting my loss even further down the drain. Fuck you, DJ Les. Fuck you, QB Miles. You had to go.
Reminder, the partners.
Right. Yes, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My brain is not on today.
Mine isn't either. So
I will say this is that
we apologize to all of our stations. We all have slept.
Well,
my brain is not on today. I will leave as my punishment.
Jen, you're fine. Stay.
You're fine. You're fine. Like I said, we all slipped. Y'all should have heard me when I came in Monday morning.
Well,
all right.
Oh yeah.
And look, and honestly, QB mild sauce has slightly upgraded to QB medium.
I still call him mild sauce. Until he shows consistency, I'm not buying it. I ain't believing the hype.
Well,
until then, ball goes vintage, Caleb Williams.
The Nando's, there's actually a level between mild and medium, which is like a lemon and herb.
Okay.
So,
see, I still call that mild though.
I'm calling him QB lemon.
Well, I mean, everyone's hang on.
Discussion of all discussions, and everybody's been doing it since Thursday night.
Yeah,
and people are jumping on. I've heard people say wild and crazy things like the Giants are going to make the playoffs. Why? Because Jackson Dart and them, they have 2 wins, guys. Two. The Bears, how many wins? Two wins.
Two times.
Listen,
Everybody
RC
calm down. It's 2 games.
RC is with us. RC Hawkeyes faithful with this. Is Bears out of the Twilight Zone? Oh my God, could it really be?
Bears have 3 wins, Deets.
Give me this.
It's still 3 wins. 3 wins.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. If we're calling Caleb Williams QB Lemon, I think that works because everyone's face tends to pucker up when they see him.
Listen,
it shows how effective of a player he is.
Let me answer a comment here. Bears finally did one thing right. They got a sound, able, and smart with the times head coach and Ben Johnson. I'll stop you right there, RC. Yes, they got the coach, but the Bears are still the Bears. Just ask the Cubs.
Ooh. True.
Well,
and
by the way, hey, Chicago Cubs, how's the golf course looking right about now?
Hey,
you know what? Yeah, give me this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, give me this. I need to award something here.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Dolt of the
Hit
week.
it.
Napoleon, do the honors.
It is time to announce the Dolt of the week.
And
that dolt is
and I love doing this. The Chicago Cubs and their fans. Now,
You throwing
I'm throwing Cubs fans under a semi. Here.
Here comes
Goliath.
Is that why Goliath moved off of my car finally?
Yes.
And that's why I got a second Goliath.
Oh, crap.
Damn it. Hang on a second. Get it off of my damn car!
Now, give me this dog on camera.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh.
I was told by a Cub fan or a group of Cub fans. Where exactly?
Wait a minute. Did they have a collective IQ of about what? 30?
9.
Yes.
Ow.
Give me this.
They play IQ of 9.
They have a
9 IQ points.
Just a moment.
9.
The collective IQ of 8.5, because that's how many innings they lost. They lasted in the Milwaukee clincher. Now give me this button here. I had a talk, if you want to call it that. Oh, there's my beauty. With some Cub fans.
No, there's no such thing. So hush it up.
And the mic drop has already happened 13 minutes into the show.
See, folks,
we love you, Dr. K.
Thing as Cub fans. There is no such thing as Cub fans. That is beautiful. Thank you.
We have our mic drop 13 minutes into the show.
Wait a minute. And she coupled it with, they're just people that are just obsessed. They're not actually fans. Being from Chicago and being around Cub fans, she is not wrong.
She is not incorrect.
Nope.
Now listen,
not wrong.
Let me say this. I had a chance to talk. No, I was forced.
You were forced
to talk.
You don't go after them normally.
Because I don't normally talk to Cub fans. Hell, I lived with a Cub fan for 2.5 years, and that some bitch drove me crazy.
Oh, there's Lucy.
Oh, hi, Lucy. These Cub fans actually believed since I'm gonna have to mute you, Deeds, so hang tight with me. Since mid-September or mid-August, okay, that they were actually going to the World Series. They said there was no doubt. They said there was no doubt in their mind. They said there was no chance of not even the world champion Dodgers. One of them said to me, was going to stop the Chicago Cubs from reaching World Series. And I posed one simple question to them.
What are we doing?
I got another question for him.
What kind of stupid are you?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Who put this doctor's music on?
I did. Now, these Cub fans, look, These Cub fans were like Cub fans I dealt with at Ho Chunk Sports Park.
Ugh. Well, those people were tolerable. Those people were tolerable. I will say that.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. The people in Ho Chunk were.
You know why they were tolerable? Because they were drunk off their asses.
That's true.
That's why they were tolerable. Back to business. They believed in their heart that pitching staff, which was held together by glue, Band-Aid, chewing gum, and duct tape.
Ugh. Chewing gum.
Chewed chewing gum, to be exact. We're actually going to do something. I said Milwaukee is going to put such a foot in your ass you won't recognize it when you try to sit down. Did it take it 5 games? Yeah, because the Cubs actually showed some fight when they got back to raggedy ass field. And yes, I said raggedy field, not Wrigley Field, raggedy ass field. I've been in that sumbitch.
There were chunks of concrete that would fall.
And you told me off for swearing.
I know. I'm just like you're letting loose, my dearest Jen. I'm letting loose also. Not enough flypaper for that, man. Listen, flypaper, tar, new scoreboards, $500 million investment, all a waste. Blow it up and build a new ballpark. Anyway,
they won't.
That's a rant for later.
Landmark.
Yeah, I'll blow it up myself.
It's a national landmark. You would go to jail if you did.
They'll have to catch me twice.
Which I agree with you.
I know, and I know a lot of Southsiders that agree with me also. Hey, how's that golf course looking, Cubs? Oh yeah, I forgot. You tried to play through and everybody else left.
They're in Cancun.
Just like Milwaukee did to you in the division. Do y'all believe the Cubs actually led the division for part of the year, for part of June, and then Milwaukee woke up? Milwaukee woke up, punched them in the mouth, kicked them in the neck, gave them a boot in their asses,
or kicked them in the nuts,
and said, "Go sit there," and said, "Go sit down and don't get up again."
Well, here's the thing: what is the acronym for Cubs?
Completely useless by September.
There you go.
And by the time the month of September wrapped up, they were completely useless as far as the Central Division is concerned.
Yep. Yes, they were.
They were completely useless. Hell, they were useless before September. Let's just be real. A 10-game winning streak for Milwaukee plus a 14-game winning streak equals the Cubs languishing. And they're going to languish next year with that
rotation.
You call a pitching staff.
That rotation.
I hope the St. Louis Cardinals overtake you next year.
It's going to be a while for that happens because the Cardinals.
I know, and the Cardinals are worse off than the Cubs. But doggone it, I can wish, can't I?
Never hurts to wish.
I hope the Oakland Athletics have a better record next year than the Chicago Cubs. But given the uniform that Napoleon revealed to me, I don't expect that to happen.
Wait,
I do not expect John Fisher to be willing to part with even a couple $1 million to get at least one better pitcher.
You know what? Let me put it this way. John Fisher runs the A's like whomever the hell's in charge runs the Cubs. They get so close. Matter of fact, I compare this to V. Shoujo on prom night.
Oh, no.
So close. So close.
I mean, let's be honest. John
And you
Fisher
get
and the Cubs.
turned away.
John Fisher and the Cubs owner is to baseball what Gunrun and Riku Tazumi are to VTubers. Complete and utter garbage.
Complete and utter trash.
Trash.
Can we add a new one to that list of bad agencies? By the way,
Go for it.
Okay, who?
V4 Mirai, V4 Mirai, and the entirety of Brave Group.
Okay.
For what they did to Ko Maria.
So Brave Group, you're now added to this group that we like to run under Goliath, under a Benz, under any car we can think of. And you get planted under the island and you don't grow.
Hey, I'm not running them over with a Benz. That thing sits low to the ground. I'll go get my Tahoe for that.
I'll bring the Hummer.
Hell yeah.
We're bringing everything, and that Hummer's loaded.
But I get that one.
That Hummer's loaded.
Yeah,
okay?
Napoleon, you know exactly what they did to earn their spot in this.
Yeah,
list, so
a
you
girl
know
who starts off
exactly
as
what
an
they did.
indie now has her IP held hostage by the company completely.
Yeah, she was already
Guys.
established.
Later.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
We will run them over later. Chicago Cubs, you suck.
Trash.
You're trash. You're stupid. You're a poorly run organization, and you suck more than Justin Fields trying to throw a pass longer than 10 yards.
The Chicago Cubs are the MLB version of the Los Angeles Lakers.
Chicago Cubs, infinity trash.
No, they're worse than that. They're worse than that because they depend. They got this fellow named Pete Crow Armstrong that they were touting to be MVP. Then he went to Toronto and sucked. We called one of those games.
Yeah.
In Toronto. Okay?
We did.
I
called the Vladdy baby homer too.
The Cubs were doing fine to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Cubs were rolling along to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Cubs were actually looking like a baseball team until Vladimir Guerrero ruined their dreams in the bottom of the 7th inning.
The drive to left center field.
And I've been asked so many times over the years, why do I have all this venom toward the Chicago Cubs? Let me break it down for you. Dad and I were Southsiders. Grandpa, Dad, and I were Sox fans. Rest in peace to my grandfather and to my father. They got me into baseball. My first favorite team was the St. Louis Cardinals. They dug that. They loved Ozzie Smith. My other team is the Chicago White Sox. I'm a Southsider. We beat them to a World Series title, and yet every outlet in the bleeping country wants to celebrate 2016 before they even mention 2005. Well, bleep all y'all. Okay? Give me this button.
I was about to say, isn't there a button for that?
I'll get to it in a minute.
Oh, as far as Chicago Cubs ownership, of course we know it's the Ricketts family. Right now, Tom Ricketts is the actor.
Yeah, Rickety. How about that? Tom Rickety.
Tom Rickety.
Because your organization is about as rickety as Niji Sanji's mental capacity.
Oh my.
Yep.
Tom Ricketts, the person who runs the Cubs and is running them into the ground, just like the person who's running the Chicago Bears into the ground, which we know is a doggone puppet in Ryan Poles.
Yeah.
Y'all suck. I don't like the Bears. I don't like the Cubs. Y'all suck. Period. You guys. That's me knocking on the desk.
Knocking on wood.
You guys suck more than the Oakland Athletics when they left Oakland.
Ow.
Try again. You guys suck more. You guys suck more than the Athletics before they left Oakland, and John Fisher decided to gut the team like they decided to gut the Seattle Supersonics and move them to Oklahoma City.
Yep.
You Cub fans are awful. Okay? Here's what I think of Cub fans.
I don't even
That's
get
forever and ever and ever and ever. Okay?
Now that's some bull.
Which is what they would tell me. You know what I'd tell them? Take a look around your ballpark. There's a T-shirt that was being sold on 35th Street, which I will not repeat here. And Victor, you saw said shirt.
I saw the shirt.
I wonder what's worse, Cub fans or bronze sexuals?
It's tie.
Especially after the Hennessy thing.
It's a
I'm gonna be honest. I've never met any of these.
You don't want
All
to.
I know is I have a bronzexual in my community, and he is already insufferable on his own. I don't need anything else. Thank you very much.
You don't want to meet these Cub fans.
You find out Glitch is also a Cub fan.
Oh God! Oh no!
Matter of fact, let me do something for Victor here. Matter of fact, you know what?
Oh God!
There was an incident that happened. There was an incident that happened at Ho-Chunk.
Oh dear.
We were surrounded by Sox fans, and then these Cub fans show up in all their gear and all their garb, and they said, "We want to hear Harry Carey do the 7th inning
I know
stretch."
this one.
And for some reason, Victor saw an evil smile on my face.
And I
don't know
walked away.
why.
And
I said, "You what? We want to hear Harry Carey. We're tired of this Sox stuff." Okay. And I walked by, and a couple of parents saw me, and they saw the look on my face, and I said, "Okay." At the request of some Cub fans, you asked for it.
me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I ever get back. Oh, it's root for the White Sox. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
They didn't like me for that.
And the thing is, he left the obvious clue.
I did not edit that, okay?
You left the clue.
That man can't carry a tune to save his life.
Well,
but
no,
it was entertaining.
Harry Carey could. But here's the thing. He said at the very beginning was, "Oh, Nancy, let me hear you."
I purposely left that clue in there. For those of you who don't know, as Victor began to explain, Nancy Faust was the longtime organist for the Chicago White Sox,
right,
as well as the Bulls and the Blackhawks. Never got an invite to try out for being the Cubs organist. They turned her down flat, which was a boon to us for 5 decades. Nene.
And I'm sorry, Tiger Stripes Media, that you are a Cub fan.
Look, Tiger Stripes Media, give it up. Give up being a
Please stop believing.
Yes, please. I'm going to play that one day. I'm going to play that one day. Now, that will take care of that. Dear Chicago Cub fans, congratulations on forever and ever and ever being our Dolt of
the week.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty. Oh, wait, not that time.
That's the wrong group.
That's
not yet.
That's later. That's later. Sadly, that's later.
That is later. And as you can tell, I talked with the crew. And yes, Jen, you are a very formidable part of this crew. I talked with the crew and I said, I have a plan for today. I'm going to lay out said plan for today. And as I predicted, within 30 seconds, it went right out the window.
Yep.
Let's take a break. When we come back, Chris Dietz has candidates for Dolt of the Week. Oh, I can't wait for these.
Well, football.
And matter of fact, every one of us is going to have a Dolt of the Week today.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
You heard me. I know who Jen's is. But Dietz,
I got mine then. And we talked about it pre-show.
Listen. Dietz has a triple play for Dolt of the Week. Jen has one. Napoleon, I know, has one. Dog has one.
What do you mean I have one? What?
You just explained it.
Yeah.
Huh?
What you were talking about earlier before we...
Back in a deuce.
Oh.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got Car Shield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I didn't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave Car Shield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called Car Shield and saved my family on $2,400.
Car Shield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give Car Shield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
Car Shield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
'Cause we take this job so serious.
Jarrell Jones has no brains. His football acumen is the same capacity as Gun Run's moral capacity.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
It still gets
Say
me.
that spit take
It
hurts.
still gets me.
I'm sorry.
Dude, it went up my nose partially.
I'm not really sorry, but I'm going to say I'm sorry.
It was such a good line, though, Vic.
It was fantastic.
The first time I did that, I think I had the better one because Dog was in mid-swig.
Yes.
And he just went for it. He's like, you son of a bleep, I was drinking water at that.
I think Dog actually had a spit take with Mountain Dew once, didn't he? Didn't you?
Yes.
I think so. All right.
Dragon fruit, was it?
This is Adult of the Week Wednesday all of a sudden because Deets has a triple play for us. So it's now time for more Adults of the Week.
Of the Week.
Now there are three.
And for Chris.
And the triple play is...
Since there's three of them, can we call them?
All yours, Deeds.
All right. Am I unmuted?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
All right. So, Jen, since you're new to college football, I'm gonna ask you to help. I'm gonna ask you to help me out with this. This is gonna be. Trust me, I'm gonna make it easy for you. Don't worry. But I'm gonna ask you to help me out with this. So, but my Dolt of the Week is the AP poll and ESPN.
Oh Lord, yes.
Because of what they stated. Now, Jen, how good are you with numbers?
Pretty good.
Can you tell me if a number is higher or lower?
She can do it.
That would depend. Let me hear.
Just you tell me if a number is higher or lower, and we'll go from there. So, if I said a team gave up 16 points,
16, right?
okay, and then and somebody said, well, this is the best defense we've ever seen because they only gave up 16 points. If another team played the exact same team and gave up 10 points,
I know where this is going.
Is 16 more or less? Is it more or less?
I got a feeling with this
is more than 10 by 6.
Okay, so what I was told all weekend after Saturday was Ohio State is such a great defense because they only gave up 16 points
to Illinois.
Meanwhile,
and you're sat there, you're just like, my brother in Christ, what about the team that only gave up 10 points?
What about that team in Indiana that only gave up 10 points? Oh, but it gets better. Better.
No.
No.
Because on top of that, they also said, and this Ohio State offense also put up 36 on that Illinois defense.
Wait a minute. That's not right.
What?
36 points, where Indiana put up 63.
Yes. Yes.
Again, higher or lower, Indiana put up more points and gave up less.
Then Ohio State.
Ohio State. Yes.
And they're still trying to tell me.
I feel like I am losing my mind.
Yes.
Now you know how Deets feels.
Welcome to ESPN rankings, Jen. This is how you feel every time.
Let me interject here really quick. Because in simple math terms, and Jen and Deets outlined this, Ohio State outscores Illinois 34-16. Meanwhile, and I have to say it because I lost a bet with Jody, my beloved Indiana Hoosiers crowned the Illini 63-10.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, and the best thing is I'm watching like the halftime highlights on ESPN. And I'm like, no one's done this to this Illinois team this year, and I'm like, it just happened. How did you forget 3 weeks ago?
Jesus Christ! I sat here in my studio and watched that debacle. And watch that.
Apparently, ESPN really loves glazing things. LeBron, hello.
Exactly.
They just can't get out. They just can't get out of their own way. Like a Google search would have told you these answers. It's unbelievable. Now, I have the other part of this is probably the same network. Because it came across for the other two that I have, it's actually the same. It's actually the same incident.
Okay.
So the other two dolts of the week happen to come from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Jesus. You're from Pittsburgh. Oh no. Oh no.
And I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna give one of them the benefit of the doubt, but he doesn't deserve it because he's been around for 13, 14 years now. So Mike Tomlin should know better than to get roped into a stupid question by a dumb reporter.
It's Mike Tomlin.
It's Mike Tomlin. Yes, it is.
Mike, we do not care, Tomlin.
If you saw his post-game press conference, as we all saw, the Steelers dismantled the Browns. Well,
it's the Browns.
Well, tomorrow night they happen to be taking the Steelers take on the Bengals.
Oh, geez.
So
I might put the headset on just because.
Dumpster fire of a game.
Asked the question.
Okay.
And this is where I give the ultimate dolt of the week. It's to the reporter that asked this question. So they asked Mike Tomlin, did the Browns make a mistake trading Joe Flacco to the Bengals?
We have a button. There's a button.
I mean, first off, I mean, Mike Tomlin should have answered that he ended up answering it in the way that we all would have answered it.
Yes.
But there's a difference between us and Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
We don't work for another NFL organization.
Right.
You do. There's a written code in coaching. You don't speak of other organizations.
You don't.
The answer to the question should have been, I don't know. I'm not in that locker room.
That's
the only answer.
Honestly, we have a better answer, and we have a button that has that better answer.
And I believe the button that Victor is looking for is this one.
We do not care.
Because all you care about is your team and what your team is doing.
The thing is, if he answered it that way, he wouldn't be on this list right now.
Exactly.
Because he actually answered the question and said, I think they made a mistake. First off, Mike Tomlin, you're not in the Browns locker room. You have no idea what the Browns are thinking. You are not in that locker room. You cannot comment on that. You cannot say they made a mistake. And second off, and this goes to what Victor was talking about before with NFL 101. NFL 101 is going on right now with the Browns and the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the Giants signed Russell Wilson to be the bridge until Jackson Dart was ready.
Yep.
Once you make the decision to go to Jackson Dart, there's no turning back.
No, there isn't.
So the Browns were in the same boat. They signed Joe Flacco to be the bridge to Dylan Gabriel. Once you make the call, Dylan Gabriel is our starting quarterback. You can't go back. So if a team comes to you and says, hey, we'll give you a couple draft picks for Joe Flacco, and you're like, well, he's never going to see the field for us anyway, you're going to make that trade 100 times out of 100.
Yep.
Because the guy's not going to play for you ever again unless something catastrophic happens.
And it needs to be very catastrophic.
And so, so the answer was dumb to begin with. But the answer to that question is, I coach the Steelers. I don't care what the Browns and the Browns and Bengals can trade their entire team. I don't care.
Right.
I have the Steelers to worry about.
Exactly. And who's playing Steelers Bengals tomorrow night?
Steelers Bengals are Thursday night. But again, the ultimate dolt of the week. And I wanted to bring this up Friday because I wanted Snowman, Deb, and Allie there because they have more journalism. They have more journalism, education than I do. Mm-hmm. But do they really do they teach these people to ask the dumbest questions of all time?
I believe they do.
The only reason to ask that question would be that the journalist had something in their mind and they wanted to get a quote.
What?
Yep. I think that's
what you talking about, man?
That's how they teach nowadays.
Yeah, they do.
You know, I've had journalism classes at Northwestern. I've had them at Chicago State. Victor's been with me. I've had him I've sat in on a couple of other classes because I've been asked to, but you don't ask those kinds of questions in a team specific atmosphere. You just don't
do anyway.
That's journalism 100. Forget one.
If you're a good journalist, you would work your way around that and ask Mike Tomlin, well, how Dylan Gabriel look in his first start, or what reads did you get from him that you saw? You know, you would ask him about Dylan Gabriel's play, and then you would use that to go and talk to the Packers, who just played Joe Flacco, and say, what did you read from Joe? What did you get from Joe Flacco that you didn't see when he was on the Browns? And then you would put it in an article and write it out that way.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike Tomlin cannot give you any answers to anything because he's the Steelers head coach. He's not even involved in the Browns organization. He has no idea what they're going through.
Which brings a very important question to close this up as we head to a break to mine. And I think Deets asked it best.
What are we doing?
Tomlin does not know. He hasn't known it for a very long time.
Thank you, Deets.
Of course, Kat.
And Napoleon made a request of me before we go to break.
Okay.
Why? Because yes, John. I made that on the fly this morning. Speaking of more dotes of the week, Jen's turn is next. And I promise there will not be many cuss words, at least not the wrong ones. But when Jen gets mad,
she gets mad.
And if y'all have heard Jody get mad.
So we probably shouldn't tell her about the surprise then.
Wait, what surprise? Huh?
Or should I say the idea?
What?
What?
Find out when we get back.
Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing? Season 4 of Bearing Down the Gridiron officially begins. Let's get into it. The Big 12.
The Big 12.
On the state was your champion, and they were picked last.
Speaking of the CFP, we continue to believe the 5-11 model proposed by the Big 12, right playoff format for college football.
Voila! You make as much money. Those schools make sometimes as much money as an NFL team does.
I think that's the model to go. Because we already said the one thing, do away with the bye week. That bye week did not help anyone in the top 4 teams.
Personally, I always believe that the rankings really don't matter until it's either the last Saturday in October or the first Saturday in November. No, it's last Saturday in October.
You want to explain that BYU pick?
BYU's, I just figured that they're more balanced on offense, at least for what I witnessed last year. More balanced on offense, and I think they are a little bit better able to hang with talent on defense as well.
I'm taking Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
Well, that game sucked.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
This is from my buddy BGS out in California. There is no cantankerousness here. Orneriness? Oh, hell yeah. We're all ornery today. Speaking of which, and speaking of being totally ornery, which my wife accuses me of on a minute-by-minute basis, and I don't deny it. She ain't wrong. I've been ornery with her for 7 years, and she's enjoyed every minute of it. It's now time for Jen's version, Napoleon.
It's time for Jen's Dolt of the Week.
Oh boy, here we go.
And that unlucky
Don, before you say it, let me say this. We have a lot of dolts and idiots in VTubing. But in this past week, there is one small group that managed to put themselves up above the rest as absolute horrific people that literally everybody in VTubing is just having a jab at them right now.
Okay.
And it is...
And my award goes to the management team behind V4 Mirai.
Now, I'm waiting on Jen to make a camera request here. I'm waiting.
You want me to say
I want you to say what I usually say. Let's hear it.
All right, fine. Do it. Give me this camera. Give me this.
Here we go.
All right. I don't really know how else to explain this other than VTubing agencies. If you are going to hire someone who is already a pre-established VTuber going in, the expectation is that you let them keep their brand and IP if they want to leave.
That sounds fair to me.
That sounds like common sense.
V4 Mirai did not do that.
Because of course it didn't.
I better go
A while back, they signed
before you continue, I better go get some coffee for this. I might need it.
Oh, this is going to be that kind of a crazy story, folks.
First down.
I guess we're waiting.
This is a 30-second timeout.
Nope. This is immediate timeout. We'll be back.
Has he got it? Has he got it?
I think he's working on it right now.
So
I know during our next break, I'm going to have to top off my coffee. So that'll be before I give my dolt.
Should I let loose of the idea that's been circulating?
Hey,
try me.
Hey.
Dog, you already know what the idea is.
I know.
So, Jen?
Yeah?
Snowman has an idea. You might know about, you might know, you might not. So, he's thinking about an all-female Super Bowl party.
Oh, we've been talking about that.
Okay, so you do know about it. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I know about that. I was under the impression something else was going on.
Yeah, it's that. You, Allie, Jody, Deb.
And Don's wife.
And Napoleon's in the middle like, help me. Please help me.
Napoleon can't be there if it's all female, though. Plus, he works on Sundays.
We're in the booth.
Well, here's the thing. As my camera's glitching out on me again.
Oh, no.
Of course.
Luckily, I'm not on screen yet, so I can fix this easily. It didn't seem to matter. The man said, see if you can request time off on Super Bowl Sunday.
I did.
Because we may need you. To which I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, but the big question is the time, you know?
Yeah.
We'll work it out.
Anyway,
meanwhile,
back to Dolt of the Week. So, remember when I said that it's basically common sense that if you hire someone who already has their own IP, you let them keep it if they want to leave and go back to independent?
Correct.
I think that's common sense, Victor.
Yeah, that's definitely common sense. That actually should be in contracts. That should be in
it should be the
link. That was not the case with V4 Mirai this week.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
A while back, they signed an already established VTuber named Ko Maria.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
An absolute wonderful person from what I've heard. However.
Oh no. Oh no.
On the 11th of October, so 5 days ago,
Yeah.
V4 Mirai released a notice that they are graduating Ko Maria. She is not allowed to take her IP with her. She has to fully leave that IP behind and start again from scratch if she wishes to return to VTubing.
Wait.
Uh-uh.
So basically, it's a forced retirement.
V4 Mirai is basically holding her IP hostage due to a disagreement between them.
Wait, that's illegal.
Steve Harvey has something to say about this.
A few people have something to say. One,
you tripping.
2,
you fool.
3,
and this one.
There actually is a public statement by Maria herself, now under the name Analia.
Well, I'd be mad.
Oh, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear me because my next response is,
yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly.
I was about to say, someone wake up the bishop for this one.
For Steve Harvey.
I think. Hold on. Since I have to press the buttons this week before Shane gets back in the box, and Shane, you move the buttons again. I'm going to hit you for that.
I didn't move jack, dog. What are you talking about?
Oh, here you go.
Oh, hell no.
And
I don't remember asking you a thing.
And to top it off, to make Jen really laugh,
What?
I think her friend was looking for this particular button.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Hell no to the no.
But yeah,
No,
basically, in her statement, she talks about how she felt if she really wanted to stay true to who she was and create her best content, then she felt that she needed to return to being an independent VTuber and leave V4 Mirai.
Agreed.
However,
no.
because the two sides couldn't agree on terms that would basically satisfy Emilia, she was given no choice but to leave behind her pre-established Ko Maria identity.
Oh, they would have been
V4
a
has basically
No.
taken her IP hostage, forcing her to graduate and start over, and nobody is happy.
That would have been a fight.
That is a fight.
Everyone is saying, let her keep her IP. What is wrong with you? She came into your agency as Ko Maria. It is expected that she should get to leave as Ko Maria because that IP belongs to her. You didn't create it. You just adopted her.
So the question is, can she fight it? Can she?
She cannot.
Employ it? Okay.
She cannot, unfortunately.
Which means,
Man,
What's the
I
name of the
feel
group?
for her. I feel for her, and give me this doggone button.
Oh, hell no.
What was the name of the group again?
V4 Mirai.
So
V4 Mirai, you some bitches.
Basically, V4 Mirai just stole someone's legacy.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
You know what? I've had people try to steal my legacy, and then I kicked them in the ass and took it back.
All I got to say about this is, dear former Dwayne, I got some words that need to be said.
First of all, I started with this.
I'm getting too old for this.
And then V4 Mirai, you're enrolled here.
So I realized that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid university. everyone graduates. Magna cum stupid.
Ephemerai has now become a professor emeritus at Stupid University.
I'll close this out with a tease. I just may turn the recorder on and let Jen let loose.
Wait, what?
All the way loose.
What? What?
So Patreon content?
Uh-huh. Coming up for hour 2, Dear NBA on NBC.
You tripping.
Oh, dear.
What about my adult of the week?
We'll combine it. No, dear NBA. Who is your adult? You know what? Do it.
Is it John Fisher?
And Napoleon. Well, that's permanent. And Napoleon's adult of the week is.
I mean, you already said it is John Fisher. Now give me this camera.
I knew it. I knew it.
Dear John Fisher, you were going to bring money to a club that has forever been a small market team in the Bay Area of California.
Yep.
You and team president Dave Cavall ran this Rooted in Oakland campaign to keep us all in good faith, hoping that maybe, just maybe, we'll either see the Coliseum get revamped, or better yet, we'll have a contending club that can get us a World Series win before any potential chance of a move. Instead, 2021 was our last time trying to be a contender. And then you got the club to where it's practically AAA ball club material.
And where are they playing right now?
They are currently playing at a AAA ballpark in the city of Sacramento.
You stupid. Never mind.
But here's what's really cementing the whole dolt of the week. And this was a story that came out a couple of weeks ago, so I'm sorry for being late on this. But when they first were moving to Sacramento, because we're waiting for the Vegas ballpark to be finished, and that won't be done until right before opening day 2028, yes. Fisher told every media outlet, when you're talking about the A's during this interim period, you can't say Oakland because they aren't playing in Oakland. You can't say Sacramento, despite the fact they're playing in Sacramento.
I say Oakland.
You can't say, well, I mean, sure. You can't say Las Vegas because they aren't in Las Vegas yet.
Why the
So they are simply the Athletics.
Boo. Boo.
But here's where his cementing of dolt of the week comes in. Forget about the fact that he was forced to have to spend money on the club because the league went after him for just pocketing money, including money that was given to the club as part of the Major League Baseball collective bargaining agreement, which allows for the team to spend money to be a bit more competitive despite being a small market club. In addition to all of the money pocketing and being forced to have to spend money, that's how you got Luis Severino in the rotation. He finally unveils in the gold jerseys Sacramento Athletics uniforms, which are only going to be good for another couple of seasons.
And they only plan on wearing them during Friday home games.
Yeah.
And then I'll help you out, Napoleon. We saw said picture and thought
they are, because those gold jerseys, you don't put No. The gold jerseys, even the gold jerseys of the past, was a big green A's logo on it. That was fine. You did not need to sully it with this interim city. There's so much wrong with this man. I mean, let's even face it. This man even got the entire league together, including owners, to somehow unanimously agree upon moving the A's out of Oakland to Vegas. So it's just insulting that a man who has big bucks, especially considering his family owns Ross Dress for Less, you would think he'd be able to use that money for something, but instead he pulls a Jarrell and cares very little about the sport he's involved in. This man is solely in it for the money. He doesn't care. The man will walk into Sacramento and be booed by the fans. And guess what? He deserves it.
Yep.
And now I close, and I will try to keep it as clean as possible with the whole line that I even said in our group DMs. Where is that? Right here. Dear John Fisher, screw you. Dear Rob Manfred, for allowing this man to own this team and do what he's done to it. Screw you. Dear Major League Baseball, for allowing all this to happen. Screw you, screw you, screw you, and screw a whole lot of you.
Why? Because yes, John Fisher, it is you.
Now we can take a break.
Halfway home on this Wednesday spectacular.
Hold on. I can't let that one. I can't let that go.
Why?
You've already done your Dolt of the Week, Deets.
I know, but I can't let you put Jarrell's name on that. Victor, look, you can talk about Jarrell's putting people on the field and doing whatever, but Victor, you know this as well as I do. There is no owner that sells their team and makes more money off their team than Jarrell does.
He does. He absolutely does.
At least Jarrell makes the money off his team. But to add, but I'm not just dumping on Napoleon. I'm also going to add to Napoleon's Dolt of the Week because you mentioned it, Napoleon. There were 13 minor league teams that made more money. I mean, Snowman, what's the biggest day in baseball? Opening day.
Opening day. Yep.
13 minor league teams had more attendance at their opening day game than the A's did.
Yeah, than the Athletics did. Yep.
That's disgraceful. And for that, Manfred should have that whole organization. The entire organization should be. Everybody in the upper echelon should be gone. They should never have a Major League Baseball team should never have less attendance than the minor league teams.
True.
Yep.
That's unacceptable.
That's just the amount of distrust that Fisher has put on his club.
Absolutely.
All right. A short break because it's halftime. Kenneth Clark makes a request of the baseball scores, and I'll make them simple. Seattle and the Dodgers lead their series 2-0. And I'll repeat Dietz's statement. Major League Baseball has a huge problem. But when we come back, it's Dogfather's turn for Dolt of the Week. And I already know where he's going. And I already have the music to accompany it. Second hour introduced.
I've got two.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The spirit of battle is a powerful force. It's a force that drives us, pushes us beyond our limits. It's a fire in our hearts that fuels our determination, our commitment, our strive for greatness. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome, it sharpens our skills and fortifies our resolve. This relentless pursuit of excellence makes the journey so exhilarating. And the victory, it makes the victory sweet.
Because we take this job so serious.
And Father O'Shaughnessy need to go to hell. That's what he needs.
What did Father O'Shaughnessy do?
I quit. We're done here. I'm done. We're out of here. What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
$12 after the hour, and we owe you an ID.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
You're listening to WJKS-DB, your Hoosier sports home, and you're listening to WHDR-DB, your radio home and voice of the Carolinas.
I got to find a way to clip all that together. 12 after the hour. The Brewers lost to the Dodgers 5-1 last night. They now trail. The champs lead that National League Championship Series 2-0. And it looks like they may face Seattle, who's up 2-0 over the Toronto Blue Jays with games 3, 4, and 5. I think that's the only series in pro sports that goes 2-3-2. 3, 4, and 5 headed for the Pacific Northwest. So the all Mariners have to do is win 2 out of 3 in that Loud House. And they're going somewhere they've never been before, and that is the World Series. Now, back to the fun.
The World Series.
It's now, yeah, I know. Seattle beating the Cubs of the World Series this year. How about it? Now it's Don's turn for Napoleon.
It's time for Dog's Dolt of the Week. And apparently it's a doubleheader.
Y'all see the pattern we're doing here. And Dog has 2 of them. And the Dolts of the Week are... Take it.
I'm going to surprise everybody with the first one. Okay. That's going to be the NASCAR media.
Oh, bring it on. Bring it on.
The reason being, and boss, this name may bring up some memories. 2014, I enrolled to be a member of the NASCAR media, courtesy of one Robin Vandenberg.
Okay. Yes.
Robin's crazy ass, and I miss her dearly.
I have been a member of the NASCAR media for 11 years now. So I'm getting all the emails. I'm getting all that great stuff. If I wanted to head to any of the tracks that NASCAR has races on, I could go as a member of the media. Being said, for some asinine reason, the high-ups in NASCAR are gaslighting the NASCAR media into thinking that the playoffs are the best thing going since sliced bread.
Oh, jeez. The playoffs just took the NASCAR playoffs just took a big fat...
Big time.
You're not wrong. But the problem is, even going on the Dale Jr. download to gaslight Jr. into thinking the playoffs are a good thing is a joke.
Right.
Mark Martin, the established Hall of Famer that we've had on this show, has blasted the playoffs, saying real drivers don't need playoffs.
No, they don't.
What? Oh, well, They don't. Actually, I would like it if it was just more straight up racing rather than having a.
That's the thing. Back before 2003, it was.
Yep.
Right.
After the 03 season, NASCAR decided to evolve and saying, hey, we're going to do a 10-race chase. Oh, now we're going to have 12 drivers in. Now we're going to have 16 drivers in. Now it's going to be for playoffs.
Playoffs. Oh, damn it. Why did I say that aloud and I'm not ready?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing right there. NASCAR actually doesn't want the drivers to talk about the playoffs on the radio either.
So here's the weird
Troll. Use a troll. Troll. Use a troll. I said that use a troll.
Troll. Hey, Steve Phillips, shut up.
Here's the question I have. How would a NASCAR playoffs even work?
What they're doing now, it's elimination style. Bottom 4 in points at the end of 3 races, at the end of 6, and then at the end of 9, eliminated. So then it goes down to 4 drivers competing for 1 championship. Heads up.
So basically, is it just like a Grand Prix where like they go by points in terms of your place in each race?
Whoever has the wins gets seated higher than those who point their way in.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Now, here is the problem with all of that.
Mm-hmm.
IndyCar, IMSA, Formula One.
Mm-hmm.
None of them have playoffs. They don't need it. Why does NASCAR have a playoff system?
Playoffs?
We're not sticking ball.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
There are 40 other vultures out there wanting to get theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Why in the world does NASCAR have a playoff system when we're not sticking ball? When it's not one team versus another?
I don't know, because it can't.
It's 1v1, V1, etc.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So to the NASCAR media, you're the first ones I've got to roast because y'all can't keep gaslighting us forever. We're too smart for you.
Dog, that's my thing, and I was wondering if you could explain this. So they're going to have 4 drivers that are competing for the championship, but there's going to be 40 other drivers on the track.
Yes,
that are just there for what?
To get the win and for their sponsors and their teams
and giggles. But they're just there.
Yes. Literally, it's those 4 drivers. Whoever finishes higher gets the championship.
And not to mention, dog, you know this more than I do, but anybody who's watched NASCAR knows NASCAR also has teammates.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you're one of those 40 guys, but you're not in that top 4, but hey, my teammate is, and I get a chance to mess something up for somebody who is in that race. Like that's something I would totally have.
Deeds, race manipulation has actually happened in NASCAR 3 different times in the past 12 years. Courtesy of teammates.
That's always been a thing. Like I was just thinking.
Yeah, but it's been more noticeable since the playoffs started.
We're like, hey, take this guy out of the race.
So
yeah, it's been more noticeable since the playoffs have happened. 3 times in playoff history, we've had race manipulation.
So
3 times.
Dietz has the appropriate question. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Ask the high up brass numbnuts that run NASCAR what they're doing.
Man, give me this button right here. Come here. Dietz said it best.
What are we doing?
And the second dolt of the week, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, the NBA on NBC returning, and their broadcast teams outside of one suck.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Let's hear it.
The A team that will be broadcasting the highlight games is going to be Mike Tirico, Reggie Miller, Jamal Crawford, and Zora Stevenson courtside.
Okay.
Get rid of Jamal
Why
Crawford.
do we have Jamal Crawford as a third member of a broadcast team?
The only
read my
name
mind.
there I recognize is Reggie Miller, and that's just from the intro.
There you go.
Listen,
Reggie Miller. Yeah.
I'm married to a Reggie Miller fan. Next one.
The game 2, the B team is going to be Noah Eagle, Grant Hill, and Ashley Saha Ahmadi.
Next.
Noah Eagle gets paired up with Grant Hill. What?
Next.
Here's something that's going to bother me. NBA Mondays are going to have 2 broadcasters on the respective benches of opposite teams.
Why?
Noah Eagle's going to be, yes, on the benches.
Why?
Okay.
What the fuck? Oh.
Now you
And we apologize to our radio broadcasters, but fuck, we've been doing this all day.
That was my. Yeah, we may just throw this episode away. I slipped. I apologize.
We've all slipped today.
Yes, we
have. At least.
So
we might as well just throw this in the trash and just
exactly.
go off the radio.
You know what, Jen? You read my mind. And I'm looking at the sign too. Go, dog, go.
NBA Monday is going to be known as On the Bench, featuring Noah Eagle as play-by-play with former players Robbie Hummel and Austin Rivers on the bench.
And where the on the bench? What?
On the actual bench.
Is this the equivalent of doing baseball games in the stands?
Yes, I think so.
They better not have a hot mic.
They better not.
I think they might.
Have you ever been on a bench? Like there's going to be a lot of chatter going on behind them.
Oh yeah.
Now here's the thing. The C team is going to be led by NBC Golf and former Olympic analyst Terry Gannon.
Huh?
Who?
Not a basketball player, but an Olympian.
Who?
Yes. Former Olympic broadcaster and golf broadcaster Terry Gannon.
Who?
You know,
let's give Terry. He is a broadcaster. He has done some things. Let's give Terry, let's give Terry some credit. Maybe he's good at broadcasting. I don't know.
For basketball, though?
I repeat.
We don't know.
We
don't know. I mean, who else are you going to get? I mean, other than grabbing somebody name that we know, like, hey, they're giving him a shot. Like, Gus Johnson wasn't known until he got a shot. Like, you give him a shot.
But that's Gus Johnson. Terry Gannon. I'll sit on the fence before I weigh in.
I'm not gonna write him off because he did golf, so he can't do.
Okay,
he can't do basketball.
That's fair.
He might turn out to be really great at it, but it does bring you like they couldn't get somebody better, but again, this is the C team. Like Kevin Harlan's not signing up to be the C team.
Oh, Kevin Harlan's not even doing this.
Harlan's stacked up over with CBS and Paramount.
Right.
He ain't going anywhere.
What I'm saying is you're not getting a top name. You're not getting a top name. No top name is coming over to be like, hey, I want to be the third team.
Yeah.
No one's doing that.
Next one, please.
Other members of the team in studio is going to be Maria Taylor, Carmelo Anthony, and Vince Carter for the studio team.
I'll take Vince Carter. The other two can go away.
Look, Vince Carter, you stay. Let me host the studio show because I actually know what the heck I'm talking about.
Hang on, they've got a B team for the studio for the second game. It's going to be Ahmed Fareed and Tracy McGrady.
Go away.
Why so many broadcasters? Why so many different teams of broadcast? I don't understand
this. It's NBC. Don't ask me.
Oh, God.
I'm not the chuckleheads running the fucking ship.
You know what? I think we need to just close it here, please, because
you know what?
Done.
Snowman, there's only one thing that can save them.
What's that?
What?
If they bring Ahmad Rashad for the opening.
Ahmad Rashad, look, I love him. Ahmad Rashad ain't coming back to this frivolity. I'd say it another way, but no, he ain't coming.
NBA on NBC. That's the only thing I remember from NBA on NBC.
About the only thing that went good with the NBA on NBC, besides Ahmad Rashad and Marv Albert and the late Dick Enberg, who did most of the late games when they had doubleheader. Man, close the door. Dear Brian.
Oh, by the way, before we go further, to think that one of these games that they've got coming up this month, Warriors Lakers, is at 11 o'clock at freaking night.
I'll be asleep. Dear Brian Callahan.
You're fired. Yes.
Dear James Franklin.
You're fired. Yes.
What was that group you highlighted again, please?
V4 Mirai.
Dear V4 Mirai.
You're fired.
Dear John Fisher.
You're fired.
And finally, because it says it in the title, even though we didn't really get to it yet, Dear Bronsexuals.
You're fired.
Oh, we're getting to them.
Oh, by the way, hold up. I got one more for you. Dear Steve O'Donnell, VP of NASCAR.
Give me this button.
You're fired.
And coming up after the break.
This moment of bronsexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronsexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Ray LJPM. Now approve all this.
I want everybody to.
Do we have to?
Yes, and I have a very specific reason.
Yes, for two reasons. One, it's bleeping hilarious. Two, you won't believe who I would be talking about. And three, Victor's going to tag team with me on this because Lord knows we've run into our share.
I have a bad.
Oh, you mean it's someone that isn't Glitch for once?
Jen, hear me and hear me well. This is worse.
I have a bad one.
No, there's no way. There's no way. There's
I have a really bad one, and Jen's going to want to hear this one.
Yeah, Jen's going to want to hear what Victor and I have planned.
Okay, let me go refill my drink, grab my lint pralines,
and we'll be back in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe. from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hey everyone, I'm joined by my old friend, Mr. Ellis Williams, AKA Mr. Biggs. You called me and you told me, you said, man, I got CarShield and it worked. What made you get it?
I have this old SUV and I know the manufacturer warranty is about to run out. I don't want to get stuck with expensive car repairs.
Right.
So I gave CarShield a call. Coverage was very affordable and there was no long-term contract. A few months after that, transmission went on my car. I took it to my mechanic, they called CarShield and saved my family and I $2,400.
CarShield is America's #1 auto protection company. Their administrators have paid out over $1 billion in claims and cover most vehicles from 5,000 to 150,000 miles. You'll receive 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, rental reimbursement at no additional charge.
Give CarShield a call today before it's too late. Remember,
CarShield cars go farther.
Protect yourself now against expensive auto repair bills. Call 800-513-9263.
Cause we take this job so serious.
Dear Bronsexuals, you. Dear Facebook for allowing Bronsexuals on. You. Dear ESPN for putting Braun. Dear ESPN for putting Braun on in 2003. You, and you.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Snowman crash out.
The original crash out. And I will warn you guys, this one's worse.
Yeah.
Oh no, man! As I'm bugging out again, what is with VTube Studio for me today? Hang on.
It's Wednesday. I'll answer.
VTube Studio said, "Wait a minute, we're hearing about a Bronsexual confession. Fuck this.
We're out of here."
Man. You start first because you go first because I got one and I cannot let this go.
I'm not going to let this go either, as I made a small discovery.
Oh.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronsexual Confessions.
Oh boy, the
Ryan,
stories that are coming.
God
today.
help us today.
Ryan O, forgive me. Give me this goddamn camera. Before I begin, I've had a lot of people ask me, what's worse than knowing a Bronsexual?
Living with one?
Living with one.
There you go.
Oh no.
And in the span of 7 months in 2015, I lived with 2 of them.
Oh no.
God help us.
Which is why I'm turning this on. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. I needed to hear that. So.
My little soda pop.
The first Bronsexual, come here. Give me this button here. So the first one I lived with, I had many conversations with this Bronsexual.
What you
mean?
What you mean?
What you mean?
Here's the double play.
Oh, the double. Oh.
Here's the double play that made me start drinking. He was also a Cubs fan.
Woof.
Is it the Booter?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know who this is, though.
In many conversations I've had with this idiot, this fool, this
Back Alley Woods idiot.
I'm still trying to be nice, but I'm not going to be. With this asshole.
I was going to say, dumbass.
He posed a question to me that I have yet to forgive him for.
And that is...
Oh, no.
The question goes, quotes.
He looked me in the eye as I was watching a Michael Jordan vintage video. He looks me in the eye, get ready, Napoleon, and he says,
quote.
What's wrong with LeBron James? He's a pretty good player.
Close idiotic quote.
Close idiotic quote.
I didn't respond with words. I responded by blackening his eye.
Oh.
Okay, can I quote K-pop Demon Hunters for a moment?
Please do.
All right, to quote our lovely girls of Huntrix, they're so
Exactly. Which led to a tussle in which I wound up giving him a pile driver.
Oh God!
I nearly.
Good God Almighty! Good God Almighty! Killed him.
Right.
I nearly did, but I did it the right way.
Witness is broken in half.
I did it the right way. I held his head against my chest and then dropped to my knee, and it just shocked him, which is good. I didn't want to kill him. I did blacken his eye. That's the first one. The next time he tried it again.
Oh boy.
This time while I was watching, I believe y'all know this name, Irvin Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
A real Laker legend.
And he said something that nearly made him suffer a clothesline from hell. When he said, Napoleon,
quote.
Do you know that LeBron James is the modern day Magic Johnson?
Who's idiotic quote? Who told this
I'm
lie?
sorry, this dumb fool said what?
I'll repeat it again.
I remember
Napoleon.
you telling me this too.
Quote.
Don't you know that LeBron James is the modern Magic Johnson?
Close quotes.
Okay, can I just ask, who the hell is Magic Johnson?
Look up Los Angeles Laker legends and you'll see. That's all I'll say.
Jen, I'll send you a couple of the older games to watch. You'll find out who he is.
Okay.
And to this fool, I have one question to ask, and we all know the button I love to push when it comes to morons like this.
What kind of stupid are you?
I love that
Look
button.
him in the eye, and had I known this phrase back then, I'd have wondered this.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I didn't do any damage to him that day. Instead, I got in my car and drove away.
Smart man.
Smart man.
I didn't want to go to jail in Wilmette, Illinois, or Glenview, or Chicago.
I made a joke about that a while back.
Now, the second bronzexual I lived with in a span of 7 months.
Woof.
And I must admit this aloud because it happened. I dated her.
Oh, Dials. Dials. I know who you're talking about.
Ms. Dials threw every single trope at me that she could. And Victor, had you come up with this back then, to keep my temper calm, I'd have played this.
This moment of bronzexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronzexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YO-KANG. Real LJPM, now approve all this.
Somehow still being paid for by the City Field.
City Field.
Ah.
Here's what happened. Here's what happened. And I must take a breath for this.
Okay.
Right when the time when I was transitioning from Glenview to LaPorte, from Glenview, Illinois to LaPorte, Indiana, the Warriors won the championship, beating the hell out of LeBron and the Cavaliers. I was celebrating that because I can't stand LeBron. Made that clear from jump.
Splash Brothers, yes.
Yes.
LeBron, heck no.
Hell no to the no. Give me this button. This thirsty I'll repeat it. I'll gladly repeat it. This thirsty
to all the hook whores.
And she was exactly that, and that's a diary of a mad snowman that I'll talk about later. Posed a question to me that had me get in my car and driving from Indiana to Michigan back to Illinois in one trip. When she said,
quote,
"You do realize that if LeBron was healthy, he'd have swept the Warriors."
Close quote.
And now
to all you stupid hooker whores, get LeBron's joystick out of your mouth.
Which prompted me to look her dead in the eye before I left and scream at the top of my lungs,
Oh, hell no!
Oh.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anymore.
I can't do it.
I quit watching NBA around her.
Smart move.
And I'll leave it there because there's a whole bunch of cuss words that want to come out, and none of them are nice.
Okay.
Victor, take it.
Okay.
Please.
So, I'm on Facebook because my
Always
sister.
Oh, hell no!
Oh, there's a reason.
It's always Facebook.
My sister always sends a lot of her handmade crafts on Facebook, and she always asks me to look at them.
Mm-hmm.
So while I did that, I had to go to one of my favorite, which is Michael Jordan GOAT.
I love that. I love that.
There were several bronsexuals, but one in particular made me angry. The name of this individual. And the two VTubers here are going to have a very strong-spirited reaction.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
First, the person said that you can say as much as you want. The fact of the matter is that LeBron James has surpassed Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Reggie Miller, and Michael Jordan's legacies in his first 5 years.
What are we doing?
Hell no!
What?
That's the message that I saw.
Snowman walk off.
Oh, it gets worse because you two are probably gonna walk off. The name of this person. Gun Run did nothing wrong.
No!
That wasn't even a walk off for me. That was a complete dash off.
You see this? You see this?
No! No!
That means the dog is in distress.
No!
Dog is
Damien actually is saying it best here. Damien, I'm actually agreeing with you on this one. Put down the damn Hennessy.
Why?
Wait a minute.
Why?
Hold it. The bus is overtaking you.
The hell is
Hang tight,
wrong with
Deeds.
Deeds' mic?
Deeds, hang tight.
That is the legend.
Yes. Now,
This was from Michael. I know exactly where this picture came from. This is from Michael Jordan's slam dunk contest
from
in February of 1988.
From the free throw line.
That's why he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Now,
The GOAT.
Now, I assumed that this came from the Iron Man situation, which the person confirmed. Now, Jen, I need you to come back. I need to ask you a question.
Okay.
When the charity event for Iron Mouse happened,
yes,
did she get the permission from V Shoujo to do it?
Because she's part of an agency like that, pretty much a lot of things. Normally, yes, you would need permission from your management.
That's all I need to know.
But she had gotten it, and that's why she was able to do it.
Yes.
This moron sat there, and I said, how do you figure that a man who steals millions of dollars from a charity did nothing wrong?
Wait. What the
And
hell
here's something else, though. Here's something else that I want to say.
Boss, hang on a second. Jen, hold up. Let me catch the boss up. This idiot's username talking about LeBron was Gun Run did nothing wrong.
He walks off again. He walks off again.
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
Here's what I want to say.
I'm not chasing my hat down. It's already on the other side of the room.
Here's what I want to say, though.
Sure.
If Gun Run truly didn't know about this, then please explain that, one, he reposted the tweet of Iron Mouse officially surpassing Kai Cenat's sub record during that subathon, where 50% of the donations would be going to the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell
Gun Run
no.
knew it was happening. Gun Run knew it was going on. Gun Run was there throughout all of it. Of course he had to be. He was literally the guy that had to get the permission for it.
That's exactly all you know.
Send Iron Mouse a congratulations on congratulations letter. How much you raised?
Teacher
What?
Mike is messing up with you.
Hold on.
Deets,
Yeah,
your
Deets' mic is messing up bad. We apologize for that. But I'm gonna hate my ears are gonna hate me for this. But Shane, tell me the idea again.
Gun Run did nothing wrong.
So here's his reasoning. His reason was that since Gun Run did not know that the particular event was that the funds were for charity, which now Jen has confirmed that was a lie, that he thought it was just regular funds, and therefore, since he was the owner, he was allowed to do it as he wished.
Now that's
some
bullshit.
Yes, I played it all the way through.
And he explained that Iron Mouse would be nowhere where she is today had it not been for Gun Run.
Now that's bullshit.
I'm sorry, but are we just completely missing the fact that Iron Mouse didn't even start off in V Shoujo? She was indie first and foremost. She was one of V Shoujo's founding members, yes.
That's what I thought.
But are we completely forgetting about the fact that she existed before V Shoujo did? I know there were some VTubers that did debut in V Shoujo. For example, Henya, Kuro, Matara, Michi, and of course the V Shoujo JP Nova talents.
Right. And we know that.
Now wait a cotton picking minute. Back to Victor. LeBron did, according to this idiot, this fool, this asshole, this nut, this stupid who went to the USF, the University of Stupid.
Yep.
You USF, you stupid. He said what?
He said that since Gun Run had no knowledge that the funds for subathon would go to the charity, and figured it was just a regular event, he figured that he could do with the money as he wished, and
there's an and
yes, and said that Iron Mouse would be nowhere where she is today without Gun Run or V Shoujo, and that she should consider it as a way of paying it forward.
Gun Run, you are the male version of Kathy Engelbert without no nuts.
I've got 2 buttons for that. Number 1.
What kind of stupid are you?
None of that's true.
Number 2.
Unbelievable. Freaking unbelievable.
You know what? I'm killing this. I can't stand it. I can't take it. I'm not going to play the exit to this. I'm just going to say, have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope you all are too. And this episode is getting torn the hell down. Ouch. Tomorrow, we will return you to a regularly scheduled program, which includes a lot of football, including Dietz's Top 16. But as for today, we're out.